Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing, or unzipping of a pouch to share with you guys. This knife was sent by Corey, who has sent many knives to the channel, so thank you very much, Corey. This, of course, is a loaner, and we'll go back to Corey when I'm done. Thanks so much to my generous patrons who are supporting me right now. There's a link for Patreon right down below, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. So what do we have here today? We have a Vero, and the interesting element here, if you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of Vero knives. The interesting element to me here, oh, look at that pocket clip there, yeah, is that, yeah, oh man, I think the Tanto gives this a, the name of this will magically appear on screen right now because I just can't keep up with all the different Vero models. But I think the Tanto, in this case, really lends to the entire aesthetic. I think it actually looks more Vero-y than the Axon with the, you know, kind of the cleavery, sheep's foot, sheep's cliff, whatever the freaking crap you want to call that, or the drop point. I think this complements the aesthetic better because it's, you know, pretty much the same angle as the back end, and the whole thing kind of has this futuristic angular, I don't want to say robotic, right? But I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you agree with me. I think the Tanto looks more Vero-y, right? I love that. I don't know what we want to call it. It's just sort of like a snub-nosed Tanto end. It's a real thick grind up here, super tough up here. Not going to be incredibly razor sharp, but very, very strong. And then your thinner, slicier edge going to be down here, which is kind of neat. I mean, there's definitely utilitarian advantage to that, depending on what you're doing with your knife. This is a nice look too, kind of this baby or sky blue on the pivots and on the pocket clip. So how do you get these? I know people always ask, you got to follow Vero Engineering on Instagram. These are dropped in small batches. You have to be ready to go. But if you're following Joseph Vero or Vero Engineering on Instagram, you'll be updated on when and where. These are not things that are, you know, he's not able to, you know, produce tens of thousands of these and just have them sitting around on shelves at various retailers. I'm sure he would if he could, but that's just not the case with these. It's not the reality with these right now. I own two knives from Vero, and I love them. These are not made in the United States. I'm blanking on the OEM. They do an excellent job, whoever the OEM is. I just don't want to mess it up and be wrong. But those of you who know for sure, you can certainly leave it down in the comments for anybody who's asking. By the way, this is not a review. This is an unboxing and first impressions. I've never actually handled this exact model before. It is very, very similar to other Vero knives that I have handled. Same quality. I'm like I said, I'm just really digging the Tanto in particular on this guy. I'll still do a video on it. It's probably not going to be a whole lot different than my other Vero reviews, which were positive. You can check those out if you'd like. I believe they're in my Metal Complex's recommended knives playlist. Hand rub satin finish on that blade as well, which is really nice. As far as satin finishes go, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of satin finishes, but if I'm gonna go with one, the horizontal lines on a hand rub satin finish just look a lot better. Same Vero style, same Vero cool factor here. Really nice, great action. Love that low profile flipper tab, and honestly, I like the little deployment rectangle the best. I mean, that's my favorite way to deploy the Vero knives. It just feels very organic. I still like the sub-frame lock or the bolster lock versions of these a little bit better than the exposed frame lock, but that's a preference, right? These are still fine, and I'd say, you know, if you are worried about, like, what if I'm accidentally applying pressure to the lock bar? Well, the nice thing about the clip, which I'm not the biggest fan of the bill of, is that it gives you a distinct position to put your finger so that you are definitely not resting your finger on that exposed frame lock. And then when you flip it, you don't have to worry about, you know, anything, too much pressure slowing down your deployment feel goods. Anyways, this is pretty cool. Yeah, you guys will get a video on this down the road. I think that's going to be pretty much it for today's unboxing. Thank you again to Corey for letting me take a look at this guy. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.